I think what I was really surprised by is just the kind of the makeup of the team. I think Formula One, especially in the media, is really heavily dominated by, I guess, kind of your bubble hat on the terraces, middle-aged cis man. Um, and I think what was quite a nice surprise is just to see the makeup of the team not really being fully reflective of that. And I think what's been really cool is to, I guess, I don't really feel like there's a specific mould um, for for people who want to work in Formula One. I definitely don't fit that stereotype, but I'm really proud that I don't fit that stereotype, and I think that's what I think how Aston Martin is trying to shape the team is sport is for everyone, and I think Formula One offers something for everyone, whether you're a technical nerd like me, whether you're interested in the kind of the global excitement of how the sport shows up in, loads of different countries all around the world, and the identity of our fans is, very diverse and very different and very global. And I think the makeup of our team should reflect that as well. So I think I'm really proud that I don't necessarily fit the mould. And there's a lot of other people like me in the team as well. I think that's really cool.
Yeah. So do you feel that because the team are so inclusive and they are leading the way, Aston Martin are absolutely leading the way regarding campaigns like this, do you feel that it's a team that has a much diverse fan base and that people really do feel like they belong as a fan?
I think so. I think, we do have the legacy of Aston Martin, but our team's only been around for a couple of years now. I think especially F1 has really kind of started to penetrate popular culture again, and there's a new wave of fans being drawn to the sport by things such as Drive to Survive on Netflix and the Formula One Academy show, which just came out recently. And I think that's really just shows the potential of, not necessarily needing to kind of fit, operate by the conventions of, the echo chamber of support of the sport in terms of, it being that kind of bubble hat, middle-aged man, and we love those fans as well. But I think, I think there's so much culture around the sport that exists far beyond just the track through TikTok. What's interesting is, TikTok very heavily steers towards more of a female, younger audience, and the way that they're kind of showing up for us and showing up for the sport in general is very different to, maybe what you see in the mainstream media and in the news coverage and just in the general kind of societal perception of who F1 is for. So we're really embracing that and just trying to show up for all fans of all walks of life, all ages, all genders. Yeah. We're trying.
You're absolutely trying, yeah. And of course, this is a Pride Day. This is LGBTQ plus allies specifically today. But you also then mentioned the F1 Academy, and you have Tina Hausman racing for you in the F1 Academy. And do you feel like it was a good move, or maybe I should rephrase that question, how beneficial has it been as a team to put your livery onto a car that's being inclusive of female drivers? So obviously it's a Prema team, obviously it's, it's a different car, it's not an F1 car, it's more like a Formula 4, 3 car perhaps. But how beneficial has it been to put your livery onto that and have Tina in the Aston Martin race suit?
I think it's all about representation, and I think what's really important for us as a team at Aston Martin is just really showing up for our fans in all aspects of the sport in terms of motor racing. I think what the F1 Academy is doing is really important. And I think that to have our livery as part of that is just part of that story of recognising all of our fans and all fans of motorsport, which, you know, has been very heavily dominated by men, and, you know, we haven't yet had a female or otherwise identifying in terms of gender driver yet. So I think it's a start. I think there's still a long way to go, but I think allowing us to put the livery on that car is, you know, something we do with pride, and I think, you know, Tina's a great ambassador. We also have Jessica Hawkins, who's very heavily involved in all of our ESG work, not just within the LGBTQIA space, but as a woman and as someone who just loves the sport. And I think for fans to see that representation is super important to us. So yeah, we're really proud to do that.
Fantastic. Well, thanks so much for chatting.
Thank you.
Let's get back. We're missing out on music. We're missing out on nibbles. So let's get back to it. And thank you so very much for chatting.
Let's go get some snacks.
Let's go do it. Thank you so
No worries.
much.
Was that
Really
okay?
appreciate it. Yeah.